Hey guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. I just hadn't had much to show y'all. Pumpkins aren't doing as good as I thought they would do. I've pollinated a bunch of them and they just been dying on me. And I've also been planting my fall crop. So I think it's about time for another video. I'm going to take you through my pumpkins and show you what they're doing. I think I got one pumpkin that's going to make it, maybe two. Not sure yet. If I don't show no signs of pumpkins growing in the next week or two, I'm just gonna clear all this out. Maybe plant some collards or something. Alright guys, let me show you what I got. Step back a little bit so you can see my whole pumpkin patch. I think on my last video I was talking about how the middle of my pumpkin patch wasn't looking too good. Well, it's still not looking too good, but I'd be darned if they ain't growing everywhere. I mean, I've got it all the way out to there. Some of these vines would probably be way over there if I didn't tuck them back. I've still got a lot of blooms. I've fertilized a couple times, and there's a baby one. I've been self-pollinating. See, there's a baby one I pollinated, and it's dying right now. I've self-pollinated about 5 or 6 of them, and all of them's died. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. There's one that I don't know if it's going to make it or not. As you can see, I've got a lot of blooms, a lot of male blooms, a few female blooms. Here's a female bloom up in here. I'm going to pollinate it in a minute. See, it's kind of hard to catch these female blooms open because I think they're only open for one day and then they don't open again. And if you have a full-time job and you're working 12 hours a day, you might miss one. I think that's what happened to a couple of mine. Like that one. I think I missed pollinating that one. And it's dying. That's the only female bloom I see that's open. I'm going to go ahead and pollinate it in a minute and hope for the best. I'm going to show you the one I think might make it. That one right there I think is going to make it. It hadn't started turning yellow yet, so wish me luck on that one. And as for the rest of my garden, I started planting my fall crop. I planted some collard greens, some Swiss chard, some cabbage, some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts, some radish, maybe a couple other things. I'm going to start right here. It might be kind of early, but I planted seeds, so I wanted to get a head start on it. Here's my collard greens. They're coming up pretty good. You know, when you plant anything from seed, you pretty much have to baby these things. When they start to come up, if you get a heavy rain or something, the rain will knock them over and pretty much kill them. But if you keep piling dirt up around it and stand them up every day, you'll get what you want to grow. Alright, next I got some cabbage. It's taking its time growing. Alright guys, I've also planted me some Brussels sprouts, but I've got one coming up there and I think one way down there somewhere, but I'm going to plant some more seeds before it's all over with. Here's my radish I was talking about. Looks like a rabbit done come in here and helped itself. They had some real big leaves on them too. Guess I'm going to have to invest in a fence. They're not looking too good. He must have just come in here last night, or yesterday, and they looked like they were going pretty good. Oh well, I guess that's what you got to deal with, wildlife. And my cantaloupes. I've been picking these kind of early, so what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to let them grow. This one's almost ready. See that green tint? I think you gotta wait till that goes away, kinda. It's still kinda stiff. Alright, moving on to my Swiss chard. I had this whole row planted here. So a hurricane come through here and the rain kinda was up there and then it come through here. All my seed out. But I've got a couple that made it. There's one. There's a couple. You can tell by the red in it. I've never had Swiss chard, so I'm gonna grow me some. But I still got a lot that didn't come up, so I'm gonna be planting today. All right, next we've got a red velvet okra plant, which I had planted the whole row, and the rabbits kept eating them, but this one survived. Look at this thing. It's growing really good. And I've got some okra. Once I start picking these okra, this thing's gonna take off and grow. There's a bloom that ain't opened yet. Right behind it, I've got some broccoli. I've never grown broccoli. This is my first try at it, so I'm gonna see what happens. And right behind my broccoli, I've got cauliflower. I've never grown that either, but I'm gonna try it. All right, guys, that's what's going on in my garden right now. I've got a pumpkin I've got to pollinate. But like I said earlier, if they don't show me signs of pumpkins growing in the next couple weeks, I'm going to clear all this out and probably plant some collard greens or something good. And I'm going to try to fill in some of these rows that seeds didn't come up. I'm going to go ahead and fill them in today, and hopefully on the next video you'll see a lot more. Alright guys, thank y'all for watching. Sorry for the delay in videos, but hadn't really had much to show. See y'all next time. Thank y'all for watching. Bye. What you doing? Yeah, I gotta build you a sleeping quarters, don't I? Before it gets too cold. Oh, alright. I'll bring you some. Yep. Gonna show everybody what you've been doing for me. That. That's some good fertilizer there.